What is good, group number one? For those of y'all who are drawn to the first image, this is going to be y'all's reading today. We're going to be getting some messages on what support do y'all have coming in. What support is the universe providing for you? All right, Spirit guys, this is for group number one. What support is coming in for group number one? I just got chills all of a sudden. Ooh, what is that? Y'all have some ancestral support already around you. So it's not necessarily some support that's coming towards you. It feels more of like support that is already here, that is about to be made, that you're about to become aware of. You're about to realize just how protected you are. Tell me a little bit more about this. Usually, when I get chills like that, it's usually like spirits or, um, ancestors, deities, some sort of, you know, spirit or energy around me like that. What support? Ooh, okay. You had a few that fell on the floor. I don't know if they came out in reverse or what. I'll take it just like this. Yeah, definitely some ancestral support here. Yeah, death card, four of swords, seven of wands in reverse. Yeah, y'all have a lot of protection around you. But this support is coming in during a time of transition in your life. So you may be going through quite a bit of transitions. You got the death card and the world card. The world, which talks about completing of a cycle. So it seems like y'all have completed a cycle, um, or you're in the midst of completing a cycle here. Um, Now I'm seeing like a speed bump, um, but I'm seeing like a car that's going really fast, and you know how when you're going fast and you go over speed bump and then you just like hit it really hard like that. At least here in America, I don't know how speed bumps work in other countries. Um, but it kind of shakes you up a little bit. So I feel like, whether this has already happened or this is about to happen, there could be a little bit of you kind of miss the speed bump a little bit. Um, and you may have a little bit of a little bit like a plane that's landing. And right when it hits the ground, it does that little jolt. That's the energy I'm picking up, like energetically speaking. So, like as your plane is landing, as you are now about to complete this cycle and start this new beginning of some sort, this rebirth is what I'm getting with this death card. There could be a little bit of turbulence there, or it's not really turbulence, is it? I don't know what it's called, but that little jolt. Um, that happens when the plane like first touches the ground. That's where you are energetically speaking. Like the plane is like right there. You're about to touch down, and you get like that little letting you know that okay, we just landed. Um, so the support that you're receiving is um, something about a peace of mind. And also like I'm also hearing reassurance. So you may be receiving some sort of clarity or reassurance, two of swords, about a certain decision that you either already made or about to make. This doesn't feel like a really big decision. This feels like it feels like a I don't want to say regular because it doesn't seem regular. It feels like a very this or that type of situation here. But whatever, um decision that you have made or about to make, I feel like you're going to receive a peace of mind over, you're not going to be indecisive about this. This doesn't feel like an indecisive energy. This feels like, okay, I already know what to do. I already know what moves to make. So I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. Fuck it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. If y'all ever seen that meme. Um, but yeah, this feels like heavy spiritual protection around you, heavy ancestral protection around you. I'm seeing birds can be very significant, or birds can be significant for when it comes to like how your spirit guides or your ancestors communicate to you. I'm seeing a red bird, and I'm also seeing like a gray bird. I'm seeing like a pigeon. Pigeons give me the energy of messenger. So you can be receiving some sort of message coming in or incoming communication. Yeah, but this definitely feels like you having a peace of mind regarding a certain decision that you either already made or is about to make. Eight of Swords, yeah. Um, but I feel like you're not. You may be in your head about how something's going to work out, or if something's even going to work out. Um, and that may be like the little bump that I'm picking up on. You may be in your head about something, or again, like how or when something's going to work out. Take what resonates. Damn, I have a lot of sword energy popping up. So underneath the Eight of Swords, you got the Knight of Swords and the Five of Swords. Yeah, you can be in your head about some sort of communication that has either already came in or is about to come in. There could be energy of, not really trusting things, or not trusting the process, not trusting yourself, not trusting the messenger, because Knight of Swords is also the energy of a messenger coming towards you. So you can be receiving some sort of communication here. Um, Maybe this communication could be, again, like that little bump in the road that you experience, something that may be attempting to throw you off or discombobulate you in a way. But again, your support is your spiritual team providing you that peace of mind and that peace of heart. But they are asking that you take time to rest right now. Something about writing can be very significant for you. Yeah, you are being asked to write, whether it's writing out how you're feeling right now, writing out what the things that are happening right now. Some of you writing out your dreams, um, but but writing can be significant for you. Um, Now you have this Three of Pentacles. What is this Three of Pentacles? Can you clarify that? Ooh, okay. On a side note, um, or this could be regarding the same situation. Um, so you got the Three of Pentacles and then the Page of Pentacles to clarify that, and then the Six of Swords. So there could be a project that you're working on or about to start working on, um, or maybe a project that you're finishing up for some of you here. Um, so you can be receiving some sort of, for some of you, like advice or guidance. So this support can come in the form of an actual person, because we were picking up that messenger energy. So some of you, this support can come in the form of an actual person coming towards you to provide you some sort of advice or guidance or clarity on something that could lead you towards the success that you are um, within reach of. So this can be regarding some sort of project, um, business related, a manifestation of some sort. Page of Pentacles talks about manifestation. Maybe this. ending of a cycle energy I'm picking up on is you completing a project or completing, a journey or completing school. Maybe somebody here is about to graduate. Yeah, we are in graduation season, I guess, coming up in a few months. So somebody here, you could be graduating. Congratulations, completing a program, completing a, school, completing a degree, whatever that may look like for you. Um, but yeah, there may be something that you are completing, and you may be unsure about what happens next. Is what I'm picking up. Something's ending. The death card is a inevitable ending. Like it has to end. It's like if you're in school, you can't stay in school forever. You have to graduate eventually. So again, something seems to be ending. Um, but a brand new beginning is starting for you with this Page of Pentacles energy, and you're going to be very, very successful with it. Um, if you're out, looking for jobs or things like that after graduation, I feel you're definitely going to be very successful with that. Anything else? But I definitely feel like you have a lot of support around you. You have a lot of spiritual support. And you also have support around you from people who want to see you succeed. Um, and I feel like you have a lot more people in your life who want to see you succeed versus people in your life who want to see your downfall. So don't focus on the shitty people or the downfall people. Focus more so on the people who got your back, and who again want to see you succeed, and people who actually really admire you, what you do, admire your work, um, and they want to help you out with that. They want to help you along with that. Anything else, spirit guides? I don't think so. So group number, what was this? Group number one. I think these are all the messages that I'm seeing for y'all. So let me know how this reading resonates for you in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I will see y'all in my next reading. Peace out. What is good, group number two? For those of y'all who are drawn to the second image, this is going to be you all's reading today. We're going to be getting some messages on what support do y'all have coming in? What support is coming to you? What support is the universe providing? Whatever support is coming towards you, we're just going to tap in and see what that may look like. All right, spirit guys, this is for group number two. What support is coming towards group number two? Whatever the support is, it feels like a breath of fresh air. I just gave like a really big sigh just a little second ago. Um, that's going to be the energy that you're stepping into, is that whatever support coming in, excuse me, you're going to you're going to have this sense of, excuse me, this sense of relief. Um, let me get a little bit more about this. But there seems to be a big sense of relief coming towards you. What support is coming in? I'm hearing somebody be like, "Oh, thank God." So somebody here, you can be getting like approved for something that you worried or felt that you were not going to get approved for. Something may have taken just quite a while to come through. Um, some sort of assistance for some of you. Um, um, maybe for somebody here, a loan, a car, a home, a lease, um, a job. I don't know. It seems like something that you may felt that you were not going to get that ends up coming in clutch. Yeah, everything is fine. It seems like the ending of a really tough cycle for you. Um, and then the sun at the bottom of the deck. So something was a long, hard road or a long journey for you. And this may even be more so mentally speaking. You may have had a lot on your plate mentally. So, um, yeah, you may have been really going through it like in your head. Of course, regarding the things happening around you, but a lot of you're having a lot of stressful thoughts, a lot of stressful moments, um, a lot of stressful experiences, or just overall just stressing about like how things are going to happen, if things are going to happen. Um, but like it says here, everything is fine. You may have a few scars at the end of it. You may have a few knives in your back. But overall, at the end of the day, you're going to come out of this, um, you know, on top. You're going to be entering into a much more peaceful time in your life. The sun energy also talks about illumination. So something could be illuminating in your life, or maybe illumination regarding a certain situation. So you're going to be receiving some sort of communication on this. Tell me a little bit more about it. Oh, excuse me. Dang, spirit. Okay, 8 of Wands. So definitely some sort of communication coming in. This feels like a really fast change. I feel like once you receive this, ooh, and then the Tower. So this is very fast and unexpected changes coming towards you. Um, but what about the support though? Yeah, why are you not telling me more about it? And like y'all's cards are really not wanting to come out. There seems to be some sort of maybe a surprise that the universe has for you. I feel like something's going to work out a lot better than you expected, or a lot differently than what you were expecting. I'm hearing you get what you want. That's because I swear y'all's cards are just not coming out. They were just shooting out for group number one. Okay, so Page of Pentacles that came out, and then the Ace of Pentacles. So some of you, this can be regarding your finances, or your career here. But I feel like you're going to be receiving some sort of opportunity here. A but Page of Pentacles talks about manifestations. So this is something that you have actively been manifesting, actively been praying for, asking the universe for, and actively putting in the work and the action behind it. It's clear that you've been putting in a lot of work, because you're tired, you're exhausted, you're tired of doing things, you're tired of having to put in so much effort and energy into this manifestation, or into like working, or into having to budget, and bills, and just all this adulting shit. You're tired of it, you're exhausted. um but you've been praying and manifesting for a breakthrough, and it's here. And that's the support that you're receiving. You're receiving some, it feels like financial support. This financial support could come in the form of a new job or a new opportunity, like a new career opportunity. For some of you, this could come in the form of like a side gig. So this could be like, maybe you have your job here, but you also have another side gig on the side. to where you're also making and generating money. So this could be like a additional stream of income that's coming in towards you. Um, yeah, I definitely am picking that up very strongly. An additional stream of income. So not y'all making multiple streams of income. Group number two, give me some. But um, yeah, I definitely feel like this is going to take a lot of pressure off of you, a lot of weight off of your plate. You not having to work so hard. For some of you, even this side gig or this thing that you may be doing on the side could be a catalyst towards you making that a full time thing. Maybe you just need to, because this is a page energy, it's fresh, it's new, it's a new beginning, it's a new start. So something could just be like starting off, but as things progress, you may be able to make this side thing into a full time thing, or at least get it to where because the energy or the example that I'm getting is like affiliate marketing. So that's where you like sell products and stuff, or like on Amazon and things. But you have like but there's like a little program that does everything for you, you know. And people, they start off on doing that, and they may not make a whole lot of money, but as they get the hang of it and time goes on, they get a little bit more experience with it, then that thing starts to just run on its own. So people be making like thousands and thousands of dollars a month by not having to do much work. And that, I feel like that could be the energy that you are heading towards. It may not be right off the bat. There may be a little bit of energy and a little bit more effort that you may have to put into this group number two, but it's very, very promising. So this new gig, this new side quest that you're going to be embarking on is going to make you a lot of abundance and a lot of money in the long run. I feel even like before the end of this year, like you may, if you are working like a 9 to 5 job, you may be able to quit that job and be able to do this side thing, again, like full time, or just make enough money from it to where you're able to, um, you know, live sustainably off of that one thing here, and then be able to start a new thing and a new thing. So y'all are like stepping into an energy of entrepreneurship. So it's not going to be just one or two streams of income. You're going to have multiple streams of income working in your favor. But again, this is like starting off. This is you starting off with it, just to get the ball rolling here. Some of you may have already started, um, and others of you, you're about to start this. Now, I did see this Two of Cups here underneath this not pace, Ace of Pentacles. So you may have a partnership coming in, or maybe somebody coming in to support you through this. So this could be somebody like kind of showing you the ropes. But Two of Cups, this is like a partnership. This is a soul contract, a soul partnership. So this person is meant to come into your life at this time to help you. Like they're supposed to help you at this point in time in your life. So this is really great energy. What else? What can you tell us about this partnership coming in? Or how will group number two be able to recognize them? Five of Wands. So there could be other people who want this opportunity, or other people who, um, would like for this person to like mentor them or show them the ropes. So it may come in, or it may create a little bit of conflict around you. Five of Wands also talks about training. So this person could be a trainer of some sort. Again, they could be a mentor. They could already be a business mogul, meagle. How does that word go? A business mogul. I think that's the word. But they may already be very, very successful, a very successful entrepreneur already. Um, and again, they're maybe coming in to help show you the ropes and train you on how to get to where they are. So this is somebody who may already be successful in that arena, and they are going to be putting you on game. Wheel of Fortune, literally, y'all have a soul. They have a soul contract in this lifetime to help you. Like they're meant to support you in this lifetime. I'm not getting too much about this person. This seems like somebody I'm picking up 30s, 40s, 50s in age. Picking up more of like 40s. This person could be in their 40s here. Um, I'm seeing somebody with a very mature energy. And y'all may resonate with this person because they may have had a similar, experience in life the way that you do. But I feel like the difference may be that they had to be self-made. They didn't really have people or mentors to help them. They had to figure this shit out on their own. Um, but don't want that same for you. They want to be able to help you. They don't want you to have to struggle as much as they had to struggle. So this person has a really big heart, a really yeah, a really big heart. They're very genuine. They're very kind, but I'm also getting Queen of Swords energy. Like they're very straight up, very direct, very straight to the point. A very like no nonsense type of person. So handle this connection with care. Group number two, because if you start being lazy, you don't want to work, you don't want to put in the work, don't want to put in no type of effort, this person will take this opportunity and give it to somebody else. I'm just being really honest with y'all. They will give it to somebody else because again, five of wands, there are other options. There is competition here. But they are choosing to help you. I'm seeing this happen by the end of this year. Some of you may already like start something, and this person could be like the signal from the universe being like, okay, group number two, they've already put in the energy to start it. So now let's help them out. Let's send somebody in to help move them forward. So this could be something that you initially start by yourself, and then somebody comes in to help and support you. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 on my clock over here. Hold on, I like to screenshot my angel numbers that I see. And the affirmation that I have that came up is I am taking my power back. Yes, you are taking your power back. You are stepping into a very abundant time in your life. Again, I am picking up like before the end of this year. Um, this is going to be very, very successful. Like, again, for many of you, by the end of this year, you will be able to live a very sustainable life off of this business idea that's coming towards you. I want this energy spirit. This is really great energy. This is really exciting. Just don't fuck it up by being lazy or not want to put in the work, um, or not trusting somebody, or you know what? Don't self sabotage this group number two. Y'all may have a habit of self sabotaging connections that may come towards you, whether it's friends, business, um, romantic, whatever it may be. Don't self sabotage this, um, because it's going to be a beautiful partnership. This person is really, really, really going to help you out. Okay. So group number two, I believe these are all the messages that I'm seeing for y'all. So um, let me know how this reading resonates for you in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I will see y'all in my next reading. Peace out. What is good, group number three? Last but not least, for those of y'all who are drawn to the third image, this is going to be you all's reading on today. We're going to be getting some messages on what support are you receiving. All right, group number three, spirit guides. What support is group number three receiving? I'm hearing the song. what is it? The one from Toy Story, it's where it's like, "You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. When the road looks up ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed. You've been doing some. I don't know. I don't remember the rest. Um, yeah, I may have a friendship coming in, but not just any friendship. This is a soul connection coming in. This is, I'm getting 10 of Cups energy. This isn't like, somebody who's just going to be around for a little season in your life. This is somebody who's meant to be around for the rest of this lifetime for you or with you. And for you also. So I feel like this person's coming in to also support you in some sort of way. This support may come in the form of um, nurturing. So this person, I feel like, is coming in to like nurture you in some type of way or nurture your, excuse me, nurture your garden is what I'm hearing. Okay, you got the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Um, yeah, this person has a very, I feel like they may be nurturing or helping you to heal um wounds that has been caused by past connections or friendships in your past that kind of soured or didn't go the way that um you wanted them to go or planned for them to go. So you have somebody coming in that's going to come in and show you what true friendship looks like. And it's not to say you haven't experienced friendships in your life. I feel like some of you may have, close friends in your life, but this is somebody coming in that is going to really blow these past connections out the water. This is somebody who is going to be, I'm hearing ride or die. Um, the numbers, I never noticed this sign over here. 212 could be significant. That can be an area code. Or that Azalea Banks, yeah, that's her name, Azalea Banks. That song could be significant. Something about ballroom can be significant, like house music. I'm hearing that also. Somebody here may enjoy like going out to like maybe the clubs or bars, or I'm also seeing like drag shows. Um, I'm seeing somebody like voguing. I don't know. Those can be very significant, or like RuPaul. Somebody's favorite show can be like RuPaul or something. That can be very significant. I love RuPaul, but as I split the deck, the Two of Cups. Yeah, this is a soulmate coming in. Y'all have, and underneath the Two of Cups is the Three of Cups. Y'all, this, and then the Six of Cups. Literally three soulmate cards coming in. I'm gonna take all three of these. What? Wow. Y'all have a very, very significant soulmate coming entering into your life. This person is, they could be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or they can have any of those in their big three. Um, God damn, this is a very, very what's the word I'm looking for? Like a very significant and very important connection that you are meant to have in your life. Now, this feels very platonic. I don't necessarily see this being like romantic. For a very small few of you, this could have the potential of turning into something romantic, maybe later on down the line. But the intentions of this person is to come in and be a really good friend towards you. Group number three. Um, dang. y'all are very similar in a lot of ways, and y'all enjoy doing a lot of similar things. So this is somebody who you can like, if you enjoy going to certain places, I don't know, an art museum. You may enjoy going to the art museum. This person loves to go to the art museum. Let's go together. Hell, I like to go to the art museum. Let's all go together. It's that type of thing to where like um y'all have a lot of similar interests and a lot of similar hobbies is what I'm picking up also, and a lot of similar beliefs as well as what I'm picking up. Getting a little bit of coven energy. Take what resonates, but y'all are really, really, really going to vibe and really click with this individual. What else can you tell us about this person coming in? So that's more of the support. So it's not support in a traditional way, but support in a energetic and cosmic way. Um, what bug is this right here? What the fuck is that? Um, what is that? Sorry, I got a little distracted. I don't know what kind of bug this is, or insect, or fly. Is that a stink bug? I don't know. Y'all may have like nicknames with one another. I feel like I was getting into a different message, but this is coming through too. Something about nicknames. Y'all may have little nicknames that y'all have with one another. Okay, but going back to support, not support in like a traditional way of finances and things like that. But again, this feels like more of a energetic, cosmic, and very emotional support here for you. So you know how some people have like an emotional support pet. This is like your emotional support best friend. Um, Somebody who really gets you. They really understand you. Um, and this is somebody who is going to like really support you and your visions, your dreams, your aspirations in life. Somebody who's going to really be there to show you that type of platonic support that you have not received before in your life. This person is going to remind you of somebody from your past. Some of you, this person who they remind you of, that friendship or that relationship, for some of you they could remind you of like an ex, but this past relationship that this person reminds you of, it may cause you to want to at first have a little bit of a wall up, because you're going to be like, okay, this person reminds me of so and so, but I also remember that so and so had all these issues and had this problem, or so and so was very codependent on me, or whatever little problems or issues you had with this past person that they remind you of. That's not this new person, group number three. So y'all can't approach it in that same way, or approach this new connection and relationship in the same way. um Judgment energy, this is definitely soul contract. Y'all are being called to one another. So I'm also hearing mutual. So while they are helping you with something, or helping you heal emotional wounds, um you're helping them level up spiritually. You're a part of this person's spiritual awakening. So the things that you have learned and cultivated on your spiritual journey, and some of you also your self-love journey, but definitely your spiritual journey, the things that you have learned and cultivated, um this person's coming in to for you to help them along their spiritual journey. So again, while they're being an amazing best friend towards you, you're going to be an amazing best friend towards them, but in a very spiritual sense. So you may show this person a lot of things as far as like, um, mindfulness, meditation, grounding yourself, certain spiritual practices that you may have. If you do spell work, you may introduce this person to it. If you, read certain books, you may introduce this person to those books. So a lot of the things that have helped you along your journey, along your spiritual journey, you're going to be able to help this person along their spiritual journey also. This is very deep energy. This is very um yeah, very deep energy of, again, like that soulmate connection here. Like it's such a strong, excuse me, soul connection that you have yet to experience in this lifetime. But again, y'all are each other's calling in this lifetime. They're meant to help and heal you, and you're meant to help and heal them. So it's going to be very mutual. It's not going to be like one person putting in more work than the other. Because in fact, for some of you, you may feel like you're not doing enough. And that may be something that's foreign to you. Maybe you're used to, being the one in the relationships or connections where you're putting in most of the work. You're putting in more work. But with this one, it may kind of throw you off because you may feel like they're putting in more work, and you may feel some type of way about that. Um, you may be like, "How dare you be the people pleaser?" It's that type of energy. But it's not. But that's not going to be the reality. In reality, you're showing them, you're showing each other a lot equally. This person seems to be somebody who's very observant, so they may observe how you may do certain things or some of your practices or your rituals or how you may handle certain situations, and that's going to help them by being able to observe that and being able to not necessarily copy or mimic, but like implement that into their own lives as well. So they're going to be observing you a lot. Um, so they're going to be, yeah, they're going to be observing you a lot, and you're going to be able to just kind of like rest and chill in this person's presence. It's one of those connections to where like you can spend quality time with one another and not have to say a word. Like both of y'all could be in the same room, laying on the same couch or bed, and you're both just in your own world on your phones. But it's the fact that y'all feel so safe and comfortable around each other to where y'all don't have to talk or have a conversation. You just, feel comfortable around them. This is beautiful energy, group three. I'm so excited for y'all to receive this support because this is very heavy support. This person is very emotionally mature. They're very emotionally intelligent. Um, for some of you, this person could even be in like a helping profession, to where they may, be a counselor or therapist or a coach or something of that sort. But very, very balanced person emotionally, and they're going to help you with that also because you may need the help with that. I feel like you have some wounds, some emotional wounds that you have kind of overlooked or that you may not know how to heal or work through. So the universe is sending somebody in to support you, to help you heal those wounds through experience. So this is like, yeah, through your experience in life. Yeah, they're bringing in a lot of progression, a lot of expansion into your life. Y'all may travel a lot with one another also. This is like a really great, beautiful friendship here. Again, some of you, this, if y'all are interested, this could turn into something more. But for the vast majority of you, this feels like platonic. Um, why am I getting to so there's the show Riverdale, but there's these characters, at least where I'm at in like the fifth season right now. Um, I don't know, like one of the characters, she was pregnant. She was helping this guy and his boyfriend. It's a messy situation. That show is messy as fuck. But this guy and his boyfriend, they wanted to have a baby, so she decided to be their surrogate. But then those two guys, they broke up. One of the guys, he's bisexual, but he ends up staying because all three of them were living together in an apartment. But one of the guys decided to leave, the other one decided to stay. But then those two, the surrogate mom and the bisexual guy, decided they were best friends, close friends. Again, she decided to be a surrogate for them. And then after the baby and all that, there was some point in time to where like they was like, hey, I think I love you. I think I have actual stronger feelings. And then at least right now in this season they're together. Um, Again, very messy show. So that could be for some of you y'all's story with this person. Take what resonates. If you get with this, if meet this person and you're like, no, I want to be like really best close friends with you, then keep it at that. Don't make it more than what it is. Um, but again, some of you there's potential for more. While others of you, especially if you're already in a relationship or connection, um, this is going to be your best friend for life. This is going to be your best friend for life. You know, whether you're with this person, romantically or platonically. Um, but again, yeah, this very, very strong connection of bond here. Okay, group number three. I believe these are all the messages that I'm seeing for y'all. So let me know how this reading resonates for y'all in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I will see y'all in my next reading. Peace out.